Yeah, while we open what is this VMware, then we can find the SAP management console as well as the SAP login pad. So here, as we are practicing in the practice systems, we can find this management console. We have to turn on this one. So this is the way to turn on the SAP management console. So we have to give the password, which is nothing but India123. Mostly the password will be India123, and if the password was changed, then you have to give the new password, whatever the password which was changed. So let us wait. Yeah, let us wait for the ECC, means this one, the console, to turn it into green. It was already turned into green. So we have the access now to log into SAP. So I have clicked on SAP login pad. Here we have to give the username as well as password. The username is SAP user and the password is India123. Now we are in the SAP easy access menu. So here, as we are the SAP S3 consultants, our work starts from definition of the enterprise structure, all these things. Let me show you what exactly the organizational units which we have to define. Now I am going through SPRO, nothing but SAP Project Reference Object. I am going into SAP Reference IMG. Here I am going through Enterprise Structure, where definition. And as we are SAP S3 consultants, we have to go into sales and distribution. Here we can find, define, copy, delete, check sales organization. So now we are going to create a new sales organization. For example, yeah, let me take M100. This is the code of our sales organization. Let us take the company as Alchem. Alchem sales domestic. The currency is INR, Indian rupees. And if we go into this one, address one, here we can give the address of the sales organization. This is company, right? So I'm giving Alchem domestic. So here Alchem domestic. You know what exactly the search term is, which is nothing but what is the term which we are going to assign to this sales organization. If we search with this term, then we can get the result of the sales organization. So here if we search the sales organization by the name Alchem and the domestic, then we can come to know the sales organization M100. So we are giving Alchem as the first search term and domestic as the second search term. Here we have to give the address. The postal code is, I have given some postal code, sorry, I have given some postal code, and the city is Jayawada, for example. Let me take the region as 01 and the country is IR. So like this, I have given the, we can, yeah, hello?
Yeah. Here we can give any address, right?
Yeah, we can give any address.
Yeah. For practice purpose, we are doing.
So I have given, yes, for the practice purpose, we are creating the sales organization.
Okay.
So already we have created the sales organization M100, for which we have given all these details. Yeah, I think you are clear with it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Now, yeah, I'm just saving it. Yeah, here, whenever we are saving some configurations or some customization, that will be saved in request number, nothing but a transport request. which will be popularly called as TR number. So here, while it is prompting for the customizing request, as it is the new project and we are doing it newly, so I'm creating a new transport request. Here I'm giving the short description as Alchem Labs. This is our company.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the transport request which was generated, and now I'm just going to save it.
Okay.
So it was already saved here. In the same way, we have to create a new sales organization, as we have discussed that our project is consist of two sales organizations. M100 is for Alchem Sales Domestic and M200 is for Alchem Sales Export. So instead of creating newly, I just copy the M100 and I make it as M200, and I will change the text here. Alchem Sales Export. So rest of the things are same. You can make the changes in the address and all these things.
So we can create as many as possible.
Yeah, as many as possible. If as per the business requirement, we will do this.
Okay.
Actually, in our project, we are doing only for Alchem, and as the Alchem is consist of two sales organizations, we have created M100 and M200. But in real time, the company may have multiple sales organizations.
Okay.
So as per the business requirement, we have to create them.
Sure.
So here we have created M100 and M200. These two are the sales organizations.
Okay.
So the first part we have completed, nothing but creation of the sales organization. And the second thing is we have to create the distribution channels. What are the distribution channels? Distribution channels are nothing but the way of distributing the goods to the customers. Means how many ways the business is going to distribute the goods to the customer. For example, M100. For example, let me give M1 as dealers, M2 distributors, M3 institutes, and M4
Direct customers.
direct customers. Yeah. So in these four ways, the company is distributing the goods to the customer. So I have said them. Now let us create the sales office. Sales office is a physical location from where all the sales related activities will be happen. So here let me create M100 Andhra Pradesh sales office. So like this, we can create multiple sales offices. The second one is Telangana sales office.
So when
So
you
for the
click
first
enter,
one, for the first
you will
one,
get this text information, right? When you click enter.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I am giving here the details. AP sales office. Here the search term I will give AP and sales office. Here we can give the address.
Okay.
And the city is, for example, Jayawada. You can give any address, not an issue.
Okay.
And this is, these are the details which we have entered. And I'm just going to save it.
Okay.
And this is for M200. Actually, for the M100, we have already given the details. And now for the M200, we are giving the details.
Oh.
The company, Telangana Sales Office,
Hyderabad.
Telangana. Okay, you can give whatever you want. State, for example. Hyderabad. Okay. So we have given the details, right? For both of the sales offices. So I just save this. So now we have saved the sales office M100 as well as M200.
Okay.
Now the next one is sales group. What is the sales group? Group of the people who are responsible and who are working from the sales office.
Okay.
Group of the people who are responsible for sales activities which are happening in the sales office. Let us take the sales group as, for example, M1. నేను ఏ గ్రూపులు చెప్పాను?
గ్రూప్లా?
ఏ గ్రూపులు చెప్పాను?
గ్రూప్లో ఏం చెప్పావు?
ఓకే, చెప్తాను, గుర్తొచ్చిందిలే. ఇన్సులిన్ అదర్స్ చెప్పాక
అవే కదా, అవి డివిజన్స్ కదా. ఇవి
డివిజన్స్ కాదు. ఇన్సులిన్ అమ్మే వాళ్ళు ఒకటి, అదర్స్ అమ్మే వాళ్ళు ఒకటి, సేల్స్ గ్రూప్.
ఓకే ఓకే. ఇన్సులిన్, పెడియాట్రిక్ అండ్ ఇన్సులిన్, ఇంకోటేమో అదర్స్.
అదే. Okay, let us create the sales groups. So in our project we will create two sales groups, M1 and M2. M1, the sales group responsible for insulin, and the sales group responsible for other drugs. Okay. So there are two sales groups. Okay, I think the entry is already here. So I have created M10 and M20. M20 is for others. Okay.
Okay.
So we have created two sales groups.
Okay.
Now, actually we have defined all the things, means all the organizational units which are in sales and distribution. And we have to define some more organizational units. For example, let me take company code.
So, okay.
What is the company code? Company code is the organizational unit which is responsible for all the activities which are happening in that company, in that company code. For example, if we take a company of Tata, which has multiple company codes as Tata Steel, Tata Indica, Tata whatever it may be, Tata Pipes, something like that. So as we are having Tata is the company and Tata till is the company code. The company code is responsible for all the balance sheets and all the things which are happening in that company code.
Okay.
So here we are creating a new company code. That's M100. So Alchem Labs Limited is the name which I have given to this one, and the city which is located in Vijayawada, and the country is India. The currency is INR. The language we can give as English. Okay, and here we can give the address of the company code, which is company and Alchem Labs Limited. Alchem Street, postal code is, and the city is in Vijayawada, and the city is this one, and the region is. So after filling the details, I'm just going to save it. So I'm saving it. So again, it is asking us the transport request number, in which we have to save the configuration or the customization which we done. We have done the customization, and which we are going to save in the same request number which was already generated for Alchem Labs Limited. So I'm going to save these changes here in the same TR number. Now I have saved that. So let us create one more one more organizational unit. It is nothing but plant. Plant is nothing but the place from where the material movement will happen. The material will start manufacturing there, or the procured material will be stored in the plant. So plant is nothing but an organizational unit which is responsible for the material activity. Means material creation of the material, as well as procurement and saving of the material. So let us create one plant, M100 for example. So as the Alchem is having two plants, one is Mumbai plant. So for which we are just going to give company Alchem plant. So first term as Mumbai plant. Okay. I have given some postal code. Yes. At 01, it's not in other place, it's in Mumbai. So if we can check the details again here,
Yes.
we can see the details. Means we can see the address details which we have given for the plan. So I'm just going to save it now. Then actually, as we are having two plants, we have created M100 Mumbai plant, and let us create one more plant just by copying M100, and we just make here. Then not the Mumbai. Already we have created the Mumbai plant. So let us create for example for people. Okay. So here it's not in Mumbai. It's in yeah. And the time zone is but India. I think we have wrong time zone to let me check on. Yeah. Let us change it to India. So we have saved it and the data already saved. So we have successfully created the plants also. So far we have created the company code and the sales organization, distribution channels, as well as sales office, sales group, and plant also. Now we have to create divisions.
Okay.
Do you know what exactly the division is?
It's a range of products. It's a product line.
Yeah, the range of products the company is having. So let us create some divisions. As it is the pharmaceutical company, let us create some divisions related to pharmaceutical, some divisions related to pharma.
So pediatric.
Yeah, pediatric.
Insulin.
Okay, insulin.
Gynec.
Okay, gynec.
Orthopedic.
Okay, ortho. And cardiology, for example.
Okay.
Okay. Cardiology. Okay. These are the divisions they are having. So these range of the products the company is manufacturing.
Okay.
Okay. So we have given M1 the name of M1. We have given M1 to the pediatric. M2 to the insulin, M3 to the gynec, M4 to the ortho, M5 to the cardiology. So let us create some more organizational units. Let us create storage location. Storage location is nothing but the place, the location within the plant where the materials are stored. As we are having two plants, M100 and M200, let us take the plant M100 where I create some storage locations. For example, M101. Here we used to store raw materials, for example. Okay. And M102. Here we used to store semi-finished. And M103, where we used to store finished goods. And let me create one more. Here they used to store return goods. Means if the customer returns the goods, then they have to store somewhere. From then they would like to check check the quality of the material after they got the material written from the customer. So for that purpose, they would like to store the material in the return goods storage location. Okay. So far we have created 4 storage locations in the plant M100. So we can do the same to the plant M200 also. Let me take M200. So here also, let me create M200. Sorry, M201 is for raw materials, and M201 for initial goods. It's better using M203 for initial goods. M204 is for return. So we have created the storage locations also. So let me create shipping point. You know what exactly the shipping point is? Hello? Hello? Shipping point is nothing but the place from where the material will be shipped. So here, let us create some shipping points. Let us create two shipping points, M100 and M200. For example, M100 is nothing but the manual shipping. So we have to assign some factory calendar. I will explain the calendars, all these things in the upcoming session. Yeah, I just save this one by giving some address. Come shipping point and so here we can give some address. For example, some cities, then the country is India, and the region is. So I have given the address. Okay, this is the address, and here the time zone is. So I'm just going to save it now. So in the same way, we have one more shipping point. That's what also we have to create. I'm just copying this one, and I will create M200 automatic shipping. Here, automatic shipping will be happens from this point. So the rest of the details are same. You can make the changes to the details. So we have created two shipping points here. So far we have created all the required organizational units. I think we can conclude the session for today. And the assignments we can create on tomorrow.